We return to our coverage of the 9/11 memorial today because the FDNY's top deputy commissioner retires today after years with the nation's biggest fire department. 23 years ago today, Joe Pfeifer was the first New York fire chief on the scene of the terrorist attacks of the Twin Towers. Joe was the one who ordered firefighters into the burning buildings, including his brother, Kevin. At one point, the two brothers looked at each other on a high floor of the towers, and Kevin said to his brother Joe, "I don't think we're going to make it." Kevin did not. One of 343 firefighters killed that morning. Here's my conversation with Joe all these years later.
Every 9/11, I do the same thing. I go back to ground zero, to the Memorial Plaza, and I'm there for the bells ringing at each critical moment where the planes crashed into the buildings and where the buildings collapsed. And I remember my firefighters that day and what they were doing and how they ran into the building to save people.
343 were killed that day. You were the first FDNY chief on the scene. You sent them in, you went in. Your brother went in and he didn't come out. So it's even more personal. Not that it wouldn't be personal, of course.
It's very personal. And as I remember that day, the firefighters came in quietly, and firefighters are never quiet. And they looked at me and said, "Chief, what do you want me to do?" And I told the firefighters, as I told my brother, to go up, to evacuate the building, and then regroup on the upper floors to rescue those people that were trapped by fire and smoke.
If you had it to do over again, you might do things a little differently, but you didn't know that was possible, these towers coming down. You didn't know what had really happened and how to fight it. You did what you thought was the way to go, and everyone else thought was the best way to go too.
Yeah, throughout the world, there was never a case of an entire high-rise building collapsing. So what we thought was there might have been localized collapse on one floor, but we never thought of a 110-story building collapsing to the ground.
You think of your brother as well, I'm sure. I know you do.
Yeah.
And what do you think?
I think of the special moment we had that day in the North Tower, where he came up to me and we looked at each other, wondering if we were both going to be okay. And that was really the last time I saw my brother.
You've seen a lot of people die, but not your brother before. And I know that must be very difficult. It's hard for me to hear that. But it's forged in you forever.
It's part of who I am, seeing my brother for the last time and seeing the many firefighters for the last time as we sent them up.
Wow. One thing we talked about that made news, and is making news right now, because the firefighters who worked for months on the debris of the World Trade Center didn't wear masks, and many are paying the price for that now. That we know. The FDNY is now insisting that firefighters keep their masks on after the flames go out in a fire to avoid smoke and any chemicals that might be there. They do that because of what happened on 9/11. Lesson learned. The complete interview with Joe Pfeifer featured prominently on our website, ABC7 NY. It's about 10 minutes long. It's very moving, as you saw.
Bill, incredible interview.
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing that to us. He was really an inspirational man.
So he's a hero. He's a hero.
Absolutely. Thank you.